Hey guys, so it's Monday and I don't really have a big topic to talk about, I guess. I just thought that maybe I would share some of my favorite quotes with you guys, just because I have been kind of in a soul-searching mood the last couple of days, with some big changes on my horizons here. So yeah, I just thought I would share with you some of my favorite quotes. I have them posted on Tumblr as well, just because that's what I was doing today, instead of writing my paper. Yes. But yeah. So, first quote, and these quotes, well, let me preface this. These quotes are kind of just, inspirational things that I found on Tumblr, and just some things that, I don't know, just kind of spoke to me, I guess. Be all spiritual, mystical, whatever. But anyway, so the first one is by C.S. Lewis from Mere Christianity, which I actually read the book when I was in high school. It was a required reading. And while the book was interesting, I would recommend that you read it if you're looking for, a treatise on Christianity and, information on that. And C.S. Lewis, if you've read the Chronicles of Narnia, that he wrote those books. So, yeah, anyway, it was a pretty good book. Wasn't my absolute favorite, but I liked this quote out of it, and I found it on Tumblr. It says, "Look for yourself, and you will find in the long run only hatred, loneliness, despair, rage, ruin, and decay. But look for Christ, and you will find Him, and with Him everything else thrown in, and everything else meaning like everything else that you're looking for in yourself will be thrown in with that." But yeah, I like this quote because it just rings true. As a Christian, I know that, while what I believe brings me hope, it's also, I live in a world where, there's not a whole lot of it, a lot of that going on. Like, people are hopeless. You see people, and not just in like third world countries, there's people in America who have no hope. They've given up on, trying to find what they're looking for because they're just searching for it within themselves, and they won't ever find it. And so you can only find true happiness and true love and all that stuff with God, and it's not so much you finding it as much as it is Him showing it to you. So yeah, so I like that quote. Second quote I would like to share, I think I'm just going to share 3 just to keep my video relatively short. The next one I want to share, I'm not sure who said it. It's just kind of like one of those like pictures where like someone takes a picture as a background and then like puts words over it and doesn't like cite who said it. It says, "You can preach a better sermon with your life than with your lips." I have found that to be true when I see certain people within the Christian community who they're not just there to talk about the rules and regulations of Christianity. They're not just there to talk about, the Old Testament stories, which, Old Testament stories have their place, they're great, but, to use them as the law, like, people that aren't just all about the law, they live for Jesus, and they live in a way that, people are like, wow, I want what they have, I want to see what they're seeing, I want what, whatever they're drinking, I want some, you can preach a better sermon with your life than with your lips. People see how you live your life, and they see how you talk to people, how you treat others, and how you deal with different problems that come up in life, and they see you, just living life. And, it's kind of like the saying, actions speak louder than words, Like, you can say all you want, you can preach at someone all you want, but until your life reflects what you're saying and what you believe to be right, people aren't going to listen. It's just how it is. So, I like that quote a lot. And let's see here. Just scrolling on my computer down here. I can show you actually. A little wall of schedules and things and desk and messiness. So yeah, I'll just show you here. I'm just kind of scrolling through. It's another C.S. Lewis one. I think I like that one. So for my third quote to share, I'm going to put you back up there. My third quote to share, it says, "The whole world is running toward a cliff. he who is running in the opposite direction appears to have lost his mind. It kind of ties in with the thing of, like, you know, people think that Christians are crazy, or people think that, you know, we don't make sense, or whatever we believe doesn't make sense to do. And I mean, this really paints a picture of, you know, the world is so wrapped up in itself and what is going on outwardly, that they don't realize that they're running toward a cliff. They're running, but they're running toward a cliff. You know, certain doom, certain death, and, you know, he who is running in the opposite direction appears to have lost his mind is, you know, kind of a metaphor for, you know, a Christian person or Christianity, you know, the person that knows where to go when trouble comes. You know, they aren't running toward the cliff, they're running toward safety. They're getting away from certain death and certain demise. But he looks crazy because he's the only one doing it. So it's just kind of an interesting concept, and I like how C.S. Lewis worded it. So yeah, so those are my 3 quotes I wanted to share, just because, I don't know, like, I am, you know, in the process of making some pretty big decisions, and I don't know, I felt like doing some just soul searching today, you know, just like reflecting on some stuff. So yeah, so those are the quotes I wanted to share. Sorry, it's like freezing in here. I'm like trying not to like shiver and let my voice shake, but it's really cold, so yeah, gotta just deal with it. But yeah, so as far as the word of the day here, the word of the day is apple polish, which is spelled like that down there, and it means an attempt to ingratiate oneself, or to be toady, or to curry favor with. So like, it's basically another word for brown nosing, or buttering someone up, or I don't know, just sucking up to, kissing up, sucking up, whatever you want to call it. Apple polish, to apple polish someone is the same thing. So yeah, now as far as vlogs for this week, I should be able to post on Thursday. I can't think of why not. There might be something that comes up on Thursday, but I have no idea what it would be, because my paper is due tomorrow, and we're just watching a film in my class, so it's not like I have to like do anything. So Thursday I should be able to post a video, and if you have any topic ideas, I would appreciate them. And next week though is finals week, so I may or may not be able to post, just because I have a work schedule that's like freaking crazy. My work schedule is like, on the days you don't have finals, you get to work basically 8-hour days, and on the days that you do have finals, you get to work between your finals and that anyway. So I may or may not get to that. And then during spring break, Colton and I are planning on doing our collab video finally. So the way that we're going to do that, I think we're going to set up a channel that we're going to have like a joint account. We'll both have the password too, and the username, and we'll be able to post things together on that. So stay on the lookout for that. Once we get it set up, I will have it linked in my bio, and he will probably have it linked in his too. Or not in our bio, and like on our pages, you know, on the little widget thing on the side where you can be like, oh, follow this person too. It'll probably be there, and that'll be our joint account, so that'll be awesome. But yeah, so we're gonna post our first collab video over spring break, which is happening. He'll be back. He said he'll be home the 18th, I think. Yeah, he has to check on a couple of things, because his last final got moved again. That's a whole nother story. Just check out his channel. I don't know if he talked about it, but yeah, a whole nother story with that. But anyway, so he said he'd be home like the 18th or 19th, and then I get home the 20th, so of March. So yeah, so the week after next we will be posting that video, so be on the lookout for that. But yeah, I hope you guys have a great rest of your week. I will see you on Thursday and maybe next week. Alright, I will see you on Thursday. Bye!